What is going on, guys? It is Stormcat here, back with another Terraria tutorial, and if you need help surviving the solar eclipse, stay tuned to this video. First things first, guys, in order to fight the solar eclipse, you must spawn the solar eclipse. You can spawn the solar eclipse two different ways, one being crafting the solar tablet and the other being a random 5% chance after defeating any mechanical boss. These bosses include Skeletron Prime, the Twins, and the Destroyer, and the solar eclipse will have a 5% every single night to spawn after defeating at least one of them. In order to force the solar eclipse to spawn, you must craft the solar tablet. This will require 8 solar tablet fragments, which can be found in the chests in the Golem's temple at any mithril or calcum anvil. Now that you guys have crafted your solar tablet, you need to prepare for this fight before spawning it. First off, I highly recommend using a full set of hollow armor. I also recommend having any pair of wings with lightning boots. The other accessories I will be using are the obsidian shield, the band of regeneration. Lastly, I will be using the star veil. I recommend using the star veil because it will increase your invincibility frames, meaning that it will take longer before you can take another hit of damage. The potions I recommend for this fight are iron skin, regeneration, and swiftness potion. I will also be using greater healing potions that dropped from the mechanical bosses. Once you are ready, guys, make sure it is the very beginning of day before you spawn the solar eclipse, that way you get the most loot out of it. When the solar eclipse does spawn, guys, you will see this message in the bottom left hand corner of your screen. Here are some enemies you want to watch out for while fighting the solar eclipse: the Izor, the Vampire, the Reaper, the Mothron, the Butcher, and the Nailhead. The reason I recommend looking out for these enemies is because they can do the most damage to you, but also have the best loot drops. For this event, I will be using a storm bow with holy arrows. The reason I am using these is because it is a horde type event, so the holy arrows will do lots of damage over a big spread of space. Now that you have spawned the solar eclipse, you're going to want to do what I am doing on screen, and that is flying around, spamming your storm bow with the holy arrows down upon the enemies below you. Make sure you craft many holy arrows because you will use a lot of them throughout this entire event. The event lasts through the entire length of the day, so it will not end until it turns night. I also recommend using a heart lantern and a campfire for extra health regen. Once you have followed all of those tips, guys, the solar eclipse will eventually end when it turns night, and here are some of the drops that you can get from it. There are many drops in this event, so bear with me as I read them. The Eye Spring, which is a pet, the Death Sickle, which is a melee weapon, the Broken Batwing and Moonstone, which are accessories, the Butcher's Chainsaw, the Neptune Shell, which is an accessory, the Deadly Sphere Staff, which is a summoner weapon, the Toxic Flask, the Broken Hero Sword, the Mothron Wings, which is an accessory, the Eye of Cthulhu, which is a yo-yo, the Nail Gun and Nails, the Psycho Knife, which is a melee weapon, the Broken Hero Sword, and rockets. Many of these drops can be beneficial to you no matter what class you are playing in this game, because all of these weapons have good uses. I recommend farming this event as much as you can to get all of the drops from it. One last thing to note, guys, is that you can buy purple solution and red solution from the Steampunker, which allows you to spread your corruption or crimson biome. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial video on how to survive the solar eclipse. Please drop a like if it did help you for more Terraria tutorials, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.